Hello there, fire signs. Welcome back to your general reading. So this is for Aries, Leo and Sag. We can have anything coming through today. Friends, family, career, finances, you name it, it can come through. Stick with it through to the end though, because when the clarifiers come through, it really can change the reading round and you'll see more messages coming through. Putting it out there, it's Mercury retrograde at the moment, has been since the 15th of March. Mercury in Aries. So this is about being really honest with yourself, checking what is irritating you at the moment. Is it that you're being over irritable, over sensitive, over something quite minor? Or if it is, you need to assert yourself and say something. There's a blocked throat chakra here. If it is, you do need to assert yourself and say something. Make sure you're thinking it through first. Don't fire the bullets and then ask the questions later. Clear, strong guidance, spirit, what have you got for me? Oh, yep, the spread. Here we go. So you and your party, how they're coming into the reading, the drama between the both of you, how your party feels towards you. How does your party plan to move the connection forward with you? What's blocking that energy at the moment? So what other dramas may be going on in their life that's influencing you progressing? And where does spirit see you within the next 8 to 12 weeks? So we'll get the predictive bit. Nose is going. Sorry if I nudged my mic there. And it may start itching, but it's a great sign. Means spirit's coming in really strongly. Okay, what have we got, spirit? Clear, strong messages. Hit me with it, please. Spirit, what have you got for me coming into this reading for the fire signs? How are they entering the reading? 2 of Wands energy. There's the prioritizing. That's Aries energy. Maybe linked to the retrograde. You're knowing you're wanting to pursue, to move forward, but it's just not quite the right moment. It can be taking action where you're approaching somebody and making a suggestion. Possibly want to work on something together. Maybe a long-term goal. As well, this can be linked to Mars. Mars has been in retrograde since about the 6th of December. That's been quite a conflicting energy, especially with where it's placed at the moment because it is in Cancer. It's coming out of the shadow of the retrograde. That will complete, I'd say, around about the beginning of May. Again, don't fire the bullets and ask the questions after. That especially will be heightening this Mercury energy at the moment. Okay, how is your party coming in? What have you got for me? The World card. There's a goal here. There's a wanting of closure. I do feel it's something over the past. Some of you, your spirit animal may be the eagle or the hawk. I feel this is a moving on and you're possibly moving on without them. The drama, what's gone down between the both of you, the Tower moment. I knew that was coming in. I knew it was coming in. I put a post on last night or the night before letting everybody know the readings were due. One of the cards that I put on there was the Tower card, and I think it was for yourselves. I just sensed it coming in. Your party, how do they feel towards you at the moment? Spirit wants me to take from the middle. What have you got? The Star energy. This can be an apology. This can be a massive breakthrough. Can also be somebody that has an anniversary, a birthday coming up, and it's going to get a little bit uncomfortable, shall we say. How does your party plan to move the connection forward with you? This energy is really fast. This is where we need to be putting our foot on the brakes here. Just really winding it in, holding it back. Your party, how do they plan to move the connection forward? There's that cautious energy. I feel your party is aware that something is going to get triggered here. May even be you. They're sensing your caution, and I'm getting like somebody playing rugby, not quite knowing how they're going to tackle the situation yet. What's blocking your party from moving forward? What do we have? The progression. 8 of Cups energy. That is Pisces energy. It's also a wanting of more. There is a separation vibe that's going on over this way. One of you, and I feel it's you, is leaving the other one behind. In fact, it could be the other way round. One of you is really focusing on something at the minute, and this party here is an I'm done type energy. 8 to 12 weeks, what have we got coming in for the sigh of relief? Fire signs, I was going to say. Maybe a sigh of relief off this person that's on the card here because they're near the end. I don't feel this ending is going to come in, or it'll completely tie up until about the full moon in Sagittarius, the 11th of June. The cards that I have here, they're quite heavy illustrations, but I feel I've just got toppings and then shown an ice cream. I feel they're quite fitting for the reading. It's a heavy energy that's coming in, I'm admitting, and there's a very strong cautiousness from one of the parties, and I don't quite know at the minute which one it is. Maybe both of you know there's an issue there. You don't know how to approach it at the minute, but we will see. Two of Wands, what have you got for me, please, Spirit? What do you have for me? Eight of Pentacles energy. More Virgo. I feel there's been some news that has come in, and one of you has got a strong connection with somebody who is now prioritizing your side of the relationship in comparison to somebody else. You may be prepping, I'm hearing, prepping for something, but you've not got the green light yet. You can't move forward yet. You may have taken action and used the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. That was about 2 weeks ago now, I should think. Let's see what else we've got. And Nine of Pentacles, it's in reverse. There's somebody backing off here. They may not be mentioning anything. They may also be in quite a codependent position and they don't know how to manage the situation. But there's a prioritising now, I feel, of plans. May even be that you're keeping them quiet. Nine of Pentacles, it's in reverse. Some of you may have Virgo strongly within your chart as well, or as I said, really embracing that Virgo full moon energy. The World card, what have you got for me on this world, your party? Entering the reading, what do you have? Eight of Cups. There is that Eight of Cups again. Let's follow on from this. What do we have, Spirit? I can't split the cards up here. And Three of Pentacles in reverse. There's a non-disclosing here. There's a keeping quiet. If you're in a relationship, this can be a lack of confidence. Nine of Pentacles, that's here. Again, more Virgo energy. These have been well shuffled. Something has triggered you here. I feel some type of enthusiasm. Plans are coming in. And I feel because of something that's happened, it's triggered some insecurities within you. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And there's a concern you may need to stand alone with this one. Possibly an argument. And you're wanting to withdraw. You can see that strong black energy there. Your party there coming into the reading as having a new goal. Wanting to tie things up that are going on at the moment. There's a reveal in here, maybe at a party, a celebration, of how somebody is starting to move forward. There's a wanting of more. This can be to something more pleasurable, but they haven't fully been investing time in it at the moment. The comment might have been a throwaway comment, but the plans of action are going to start coming together, or they may be coming together. They just haven't disclosed it yet. And I feel it's putting you in that Nine of Pentacles energy. Someone's put something out there about their plans. Personally, I do feel it's rocked the boat a little bit for you. Tower moment, what has gone down between the both of you? And this card one, again, Knight of Pentacles energy. There's someone feeling really restricted here. You can see the straight jacket. They feel they can't say anything. Might be somebody who likes Silence of the Lambs. That as well can be the Mars energy. This doesn't have to be anything bad. I mean, we do love a good tower. It means restrictions that we've had, or things that just haven't been working, that we may be in denial about. The universe is now coming in and I'm hearing obliterating it. I feel there's an Emperor here, because on this Tower card there is somebody with a really bold demeanour. And this party here, even though they're all in blue, it is linking me to the High Priestess. There is definitely a silent vibe that is going with this. There's been a drop comment, and then there's been a real withdrawing, and I feel it's left you in La La Land. La La Land as well can be linked to LA. You may be going over to LA, or have been to LA or America recently. What else have you got for me on that Knight of Pentacles? There we go again. You can't make this up. It's the Tower moment. 2 towers now on top of each other. Bloody hell. Tower, Mars energy, Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower again. I don't feel I've ever had a double tower, you know. There's been a bollocking here. And then there's been a revealing of information of what happened at a party. This 3 of Pentacles doesn't have to be plans. And then I'm hearing event. There was a lack of inclusion. But somebody has played it right here, and I feel it's your party. This may not be directly linked to you. There is strong Virgo within this reading. I do feel your party has told somebody else about an event that happened, something that happened at an event. There's been something that happened here, regardless of where it was. And I'm not sure you're fully aware of what it is, or if you are, it's really bringing you down here and making you feel vulnerable. 9 of Pentacles, that's in reverse. Maybe to do with a Pisces, or it may have happened last year or around the full moon in Pisces, which was round about mid-September. There was a revealing. Somebody's having a mini meltdown, this Knight of Pentacles. They're moving forward cautiously. But little do they know what is going to happen is there's going to be another Tower moment. They can't say anything. He's got his jaw strapped up there. And there's going to be another Tower moment. There's a hush-hush vibe that's here. Someone is now carrying this shattered energy on their own, I feel. But little do they know, they haven't been told everything, which may be by your party, and it's going to go off again. It's quite a menacing energy. It's a stonewalling energy, like blanking somebody. And it's completely unexpected. And no matter how much whoever it is tries to succeed, it's not going to happen. Now, this may not directly be linked to you. This can be linked to somebody that's attached to you, fire signs. Wowza. Okay. How does your party, how do they feel about you at the moment? I told you this was heavy energy. I told you. The Chariot card. And let's have a look. Oh, the Hangman that's in reverse. Fear here. Real fear. Purposely holding back. And it's not to change the perspective of something. I feel your party already knows that you know. This person down here may be a bit of a chatterbox. There's something about a goal here, wanting to progress, because we've got the World card, we've got the prioritising that's up here, 8 of Cups, and the Sun. And this Knight of Pentacles, which we've got twice, is planning. This is saving it for the right time. You've got the clarity, Hangman that's in reverse, but saving it for the right time. They know there's healing that needs to take place, but they don't actually want to come round and see you, go somewhere with you, or interact about this forward movement. Who is in, please? I've got my own download cards here. Who is in, or what is this Hangman energy? What more can you give me on this Hangman energy? I keep getting slam dunk, you know. What more can you give me on this Hangman energy? Shut up and drive. Isn't that funny? It's on the Chariot card. The Chariot. There's a needing of bravery here. Somebody has got bravery or more brave. But I feel this party that's here, who's linked down here, may even be this Knight of Pentacles, thinks they know everything they need to know, and they don't. Sit back and watch. They are. That's what they're doing. This Knight of Pentacles that's down here, they are definitely sit back in. There may not be a backing of somebody here, which we did highlight at the beginning of the reading. There's been a prioritising one party over another when it's coming to support. I'm telling you, there's been an event or something, or where more than a couple of you have been together, quite a lot of you have been together, and someone has definitely taken the wrong turn here, and I don't feel your party knows how to get out of the situation or take control of the situation again to get it back into flow. But there's a time, I'm hearing a time stamp on this. Some of you, it's about a divorce, or you's maybe together, I'm very sorry, and you know it's not progressing. It's obvious it's not progressing now. They may have asked you to leave and you're not. You're just sitting back, or they're observing you as sitting back and watching. They want healing, but they don't know how to get there. I feel somebody's biding their time, would sit back and watch, and they don't know when to execute something. And this is why this tower is down here. Something may have been said, there may have been a realization, and whoever it is that you're involved with feels now that I've just heard the product is over and done with, like a discontinuing. What can you give me on this Knight of Pentacles, which we've got again? We've got it over here in what's Ghana. What's gone down between the both of you? Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, that's in reverse. Typically Capricorn energy, but for me, if it's in reverse, bursary, maybe somebody that's at uni. In reverse, it's linked to Cancer. And duplicate cards, Two of Wands back again. Well. I don't feel this party can think of anything else. So it's quite an obsessive vibe about it, but I'm wanting to get something absolutely right. This Two of Pentacles that's down here, usually in the traditional tarot, there's a gentleman stood there like this with two pentacles, managing something. This party does not know how to manage the situation with you. There can be a manipulating of energy, but it doesn't have to be in a bad way. It can be, as I said, sticking with the astrology. It can be some tripe, some type of witchcraft. I'm going to get another card on that for you. Let's see what's over here. Different class. Bloody hell. There's real upset around a goal. I feel somebody's going to be shown for what or who they really are. There's a strong spanner in the works here, maybe a mechanic, that's what's coming through, a plumber, or somebody that's working with a tradesperson at the moment. Some of you need to take control of your heating as well. Get an expert in instead of trying to do it yourselves. But the candle on this Two of Wands, it's going to go over. It's falling towards the gentleman there that's manipulating that energy. I feel I've said this already, has a hawk or an eagle as a spirit guide, maybe another type of bird, possibly the Morrigan that's coming in. One of you is into witchcraft. Whoever is into witchcraft is playing this to absolute perfection, and I get why they're doing it. They don't know how to Tinkerbell, take control of a situation, but the situation isn't to put bad onto other people. It's to lead by example and show how something is meant to be, how you correctly respect people, how you keep harmony. I do feel there's a planning of something long term. Somebody may be coming round to you with a present and they're cautious about it. They're overwhelmed because they do not know how to take hold of this situation of where it's going to go off. Others of you, there may be a feeling of caution because your party is getting overwhelmed because they've been indulging in something that they shouldn't, some type of guilty pleasure. They know with this Chariot that's in reverse, they shouldn't be pursuing something that they have been going after. They're realising it now. They're telling themselves to move on from whatever this is. But the red that's on the crystal ball that's down at the bottom there, it's also on the Chariot here, but the Chariot isn't reaching it because the card's in reverse. They're stuck. They're playing it cautiously. They're trying to play with time, but there's not an exchange of ideas, energy, money. There's a lacking of exchange here. 8 of Wands moving forward. What do you have of what's blocking the situation at the moment? Death card on top of this 8 of Cups. Oh, Spirit's taking me back now. I've moved this card. There's a threat here with somebody because of how cautious they've had to be and the decisions they've had to make. They feel there's going to be a comparison and they can't bear to see it because this person or one of you feels the other one is in a different class to them. It's something they're really caught up in their head about, might even be more than one person, and they feel they're going to show the other person up. They feel they're going to get showed up even by the other person. Okay, over here, blockages, 8 of Cups moving forward towards the Death card. Somebody had moved on and a massive transformation went ahead. And then I'm hearing non-disclosure agreement. Massive transformation went ahead. Now this Death card doesn't have to be anybody that's passed away, God forbid. It's a transition that's going through, but it's a lengthy process. It's not like the Tower. It's a really lengthy process. And there we go, 9 of Cups towards a wish fulfillment. There's some type of poison here, or somebody might have too much to say verbally, and it's blocked a revealing of being able to say something. And then I'm hearing downtrodden. Hear the crow there, get in there. There's a drip feeding of information here, and I feel this is why you're not getting complete clarity with all of this. There is a drip feeding of information, and this Death card, or the transition that's going through, I feel is making you or somebody attached to you really look at their behaviour, and they are treading so cautiously. Knight of Pentacles energy. They've been warned to back off. Maybe a Virgo. Moving forward then, what's blocking them? Going back to this 8 of Cups. There's a revisiting vibe here. I feel there's somebody that constantly repeats themselves and they don't seem to get it. They don't seem to get the trouble they cause, or they just can't hold it in. The number 4 is coming through as well. That's about stability. That may even be your lucky number. But what's blocking them moving forward is their approach to something has completely changed, and they're now doing it how they want to do it. If I'm being honest, fire signs, I do feel it's yourselves or somebody very closely attached to you that has ruffled someone's feathers. You really have, or somebody you're involved with really has put a spanner in the works and balled something up. And now your party is playing it absolutely perfectly. There may not be an underlining theme to it. This energy, there's 2 wands that's down here where they've got the red crystal ball. They're not intentionally trying to set you up. I feel they're just showing you, maybe it's somebody that talks really slowly, or this can be the Mercury retrograde energy coming in, and the cautiousness is being taken before anything is said, so there's no regret. There's a control around here now. There's a taking of control of a situation, and because there's a cooperation, I feel it may be playing into your hands. I feel it's somebody that's connected to you. There's quite an obsessive vibe, and that's why before it was overwhelming. This can even have something to do with medication, but now there's a taking control of a situation. Maybe somebody that has airwaves, might be to do with the radio or chewing gum. Aries strongly within their chart, but my God, there's some fire energy that's going on here. So the blockage, now they're moving forward, they're waiting for something to come through or a transition to play out. Maybe something that you're really hopeful about, it makes you happy, you're eventually gonna get there, but you're not there yet. Why are they not there yet? Why are they not there yet? Queen of Swords, it's in reverse. There's a lacking of talking about something or taking action on something, or even prepping for it, because it's not the right moment. There's an overload of jobs. That can be what all this Pentacles energy is. 2 of Pentacles, it's in reverse. So they're prioritising that, compartmentalising it. This is what this 2 of Wands can be up at the top. They're focusing on the priority that is here, and then when that is completed, they then pursue. I feel this is why it hasn't been put out there yet, but this Knight of Swords is a bitch, I'm telling you. Somebody who quite happily ignore you. There's a blockage in the throat chakra there. This can be nasty communication, blocked communication, or any communication that has happened that not everybody is aware of. It's been vicious. But there's a cutting off here as well. I don't want to know. If it is that yourself has hurt somebody, fire signs, and you have somebody connected to you, it may be them that has done it. This is quite painful for somebody that's over here. Maybe the jealousy that comes with it. I'm going to get another card. Yep. Yes, come out. It's the jealousy. Jealousy that comes with it. What does it come with, please, Spirit? What is it attached to, this jealousy? New teeth. Maybe somebody that's getting new teeth. Going to the dentist, feeling better about themselves. Can be feeling better about themselves. Maybe obsessed with their teeth. And it's them that is linked where there's strong, I'm hearing bullying. But then jealousy is coming through as well. Strong jealousy that is coming through. Right, let's move to this 8 of Wands energy. Sagittarius, 8 weeks to 12 weeks. 11th of June, that's when the full moon in Sag is. What can you give me of how things are going to unfold over the next 8 to 12 weeks? Ace of Swords. It is in the upright, but I don't feel it's what somebody wants to hear. I'm hearing plunger. Somebody's got a problem here with a blockage within pipes, waterworks, central heating come up as well. 5 of Pentacles, it's in reverse. Hell of a lot of disappointment here. It's going to come out. It's going to be revealed. Maybe that there was one main one, but altogether 5 that were in this vulgar energy. And they're mithered because someone's put their foot down, but little do they know there's going to be a secondary bit that is going to be revealed as well. Lack of money, inferior, really concerned about what others have, and there's going to be a comparison. They know a particular party is big and bold, and they feel threatened by it because they don't want to deliver because they're not willing to spend money on it. May even be yourselves. You've had to be more cautious with something. It's not that you've not wanted to spend money on it. It's that you've had to be more cautious with the money, and this other party doesn't have to be. Or you may have had somebody influencing you about the amount of money that you are spending and that it's not necessary. And now it's somebody else's turn. You do feel there's going to be a comparison, and there's an anxiety here about not being able to keep up. What else have we got on that 5 of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Clear, strong guidance and stress. It's there. Strong Virgo Libra within this energy as well. Well, this really has been something. Good luck with this one. You'll manage it. Remember, don't fire the bullets and ask the questions. Move with caution and it'll unfold a lot better than what you think. My God. Sending massive hugs to you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Karma is real, and catch up with you soon.